Lost and Found by Jorja Smith. Jorja Alice Smith was born in Walsall, West Midlands in England. She grew up listening to her parents play Curtis Mayfield and Damian Marley. She was classically trained as a vocalist in secondary school. She uploaded her first song to SoundCloud when she was 18. Her next couple of tracks caught the attention of Drake, who put her on his UK tour, as well as a couple of songs. She was inspired by Amy Winehouse, Mos Def, Lisa Mafia, and Lauryn Hill, just to name a few. Lost and Found is Jorja's debut album. How do we feel about it?
Jorja Smith.
Yeah.
From the UK, man. How did you feel about it?
Yo, man, as soon as Lost and Found came on, I was just like, yo, like, I'm loving the, what was it, like a minute and 30 intro, just straight
just
vibing.
music.
And I'm like, yo, this is dope. And then right when she came in, she elevated that mood. And I was just like, yo, this was a beautiful way to start the album. I loved it. Teenage Fantasy, I thought that kind of set, like, you know, the tone for the whole album, like about, you know, the love themes and all that stuff like that. Where Did I Go? I love the sound on it. I don't know what it was about, how, like, it just flowed, but I love how it flowed together so well. February 3rd was cool. On Your Own, I really love. I thought this was just a track that really kind of showed what she's kind of about for anybody who hasn't really heard of her, because, you know, we only heard her features on a couple tracks here and there. I don't know if she has any other projects out there at all.
She had an EP.
Okay, so yeah, I thought that was pretty dope. The one I really liked a lot, Wandering Romance and Blue Lights, was really cool. Lifeboats Freestyle, I thought was kind of like it was a break. It was kind of different, but it was alright. And Goodbyes Tomorrow and Don't Watch Me Cry, I thought that kind of closed it out really well. But overall together, I thought this was like a really good personal album. Usually you get those personal albums that really don't sound like nothing you can possibly relate to, but I thought she created the vibes on here that you could actually learn a lot about herself, but as well as apply some stuff to, like, you know, your own taste and everything like that. But I thought it was fire, man. I gave it a B+. You
smart.
And I think the hype is real, man. You know, there's been a lot of hype around her and everything, and I think she can live up to it. And, you know, she says she's only about to turn 21. She doesn't sound that young, you know. Her voice is really mature and everything, and well trained. So yeah, I think it was pretty dope.
Yeah, depending on when you're watching this,
yeah,
she's already 21.
Right.
Because her birthday is like June 10th, 11th, something like that. Somewhere around. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Lost and Found came on, and like you said, man, I agree with you 100%, man. The guitars, the pianos, the bass, everything was just played. It sounds so beautiful. And then she came in and she elevated the song. Lost and Found was a great way to open up an album for somebody that may never heard of her before.
Right, exactly.
Teenage Fantasy, man, I feel like that appropriately, you know, dictates how teenagers should look at relationships, because it's the truth, and any grown person can tell you, like, any relationship you're pretty much involved in as a teenager, it's just a fantasy, it's fake, it's not gonna work, because it's like, you don't know who you are yet, they don't know who they are yet, you don't know what you want. And she explains that in the song, like her mom and her dad even asked her, like, in your future, your dreams, do you actually see this guy there? And she's like, you know, nah, not really, but, you know, it's a fantasy. Every relationship as a teenager is just a fantasy.
Agreed.
That's all it is. And that's a great song, by the way. I think it says she wrote it when she was 16. Where Did I Go it's cool. February 3rd. It's a cool song. I just don't understand what the title had.
That's what I had trouble with. Yeah, I didn't know.
On Your Own was, man, she sung the hell out of this song. I love the way she sung on this song. The music is great for that one. The one in Wonder and Romance, they didn't really win me over like that.
Okay.
Blue Lights, man, that's probably like one of the deepest, most well-written songs on this album.
Right.
Because she's just saying, like, there's no reason to run if you didn't do anything. And then the third verse is somebody that actually did something because he was scared. And, like, just listen to it. Just let it sink in, and then the beat changes. And
it sounds amazing.
Yo, the beat is hypnotic to me, at least. Lifeboats, man, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I think that joint is crazy, because she's just saying, like...
No, I'm not talking about her content. I'm just saying how she sounded. It was just like, okay, it's cool. You freestyling.
I mean, she's kind of rapping, but yeah. I love Lifeboats freestyle. Like, she's kind of just talking about, like, we got the keys to solve the problems, but sometimes we kind of just watch other people drown and...
Yeah,
you know,
I love how it was written.
Lifeboat, but you kind of got your own lifeboat.
Yeah.
But you kind of disregard it to the side. You don't take the good advice.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a great song. Goodbyes is great. It's really sad. She's just talking about how, you know, you never know when people are gonna go, and the people that you love, you don't get a chance to say goodbye to them before they go. Just, living life and doing other things, being pretty busy. Tomorrow is another one of those songs that was really good, and Don't Make Me Cry was solid.
Yeah.
Overall, man, I feel like the album kind of reminded me of a slightly more mature at times and slightly more immature at times. Alessia Cara here, Know It All type vibe.
I can see where you're going with that. Yeah.
But the thing is her voice is much stronger.
Agreed.
And I feel like she has much more range, and she's got so much more to grow. I get this joint a B-. I think it's dope, but I just want to see her keep growing that content, because I want to see more content like that. Blue Lights, that's what I'm looking for. And the Lifeboats and Goodbye and Tomorrow. And I mean, it's a batch of gumbo here, but as far as the music is consistent. It's like really soulful.
Yeah, it's really consistent. I'll get you on that.
Yeah, so shout out to Jorja Smith, man. She's pretty amazing. Yo, you looking for TV reviews, music reviews, movie reviews? Then check out the only reviews that matter, man.
Yeah, just hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notifications and stay tuned.